Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Jay, and I'm the co-president of the Brain Exercise Initiative chapter at the University of Washington, where I'm a rising sophomore. The BEI Tech team has been working to put on our third video for all of you, and today that will include some trivia about outer space, a beautiful piano piece called The River Flows in You, and some math puzzles. We hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching.
Hi everybody, my name is Juliet and I'm back with more trivia questions. So I am a third year student at UCLA and I'm studying immunology, but today we are going to be doing some questions about space and the solar system, which is one of my favorite things to learn about. So first step, what is the closest star to Earth? And the answer to this one is the sun. So the sun is very large. It takes up over 99% of the mass of the solar system, even including all the planets and asteroids and comets. The sun is still so big that it weighs more than all of them combined by like so much. So pretty special star there. Which NASA mission was the first to land astronauts on the moon? And the answer to this one is the Apollo 11 mission in 1969. So definitely one of the pinnacles of human achievement. Very proud. Say what you want about humanity, but we've been to the moon, so pretty cool. What kind of galaxy is the Milky Way galaxy? The answer to this one is a spiral galaxy. So from Earth, we can see one of the arms of the spiral galaxy across our night sky. But if we could go far out and look at the galaxy from the outside, we would see that it's actually a spiral galaxy. What has a gravitational pull so strong that even light cannot escape it? The answer to this one is a black hole. So this is an artist's depiction of what we think a black hole would look like, and it is a little scary to think about, but there are none nearby us, so we are safe for now. Next step, what is the name of the field of debris between Mars and Jupiter? The answer to this one is the asteroid belt. Next step, what is the shape of a planet's orbit around the sun? The answer to this one is an ellipse or an oval, which was a pretty big discovery back in the day. Which planet is known for its beautiful rings? The answer to this one is Saturn. Look at Saturn. So pretty. Next up, this one is definitely probably the hardest one. Which process fuels the sun? So the answer to this one is nuclear fusion. So that is the process by which the smallest atom that we know about, which is hydrogen, fuses together to form helium. And helium is more stable, so as a result, lots of energy gets released. And this is the same process that powers the nuclear power and the nuclear reactions that we have here on Earth. How many people have ever gone to space? So probably nobody knows this off the top of their head. I definitely did not. But I think it's a pretty cool thing that 566 people have been to space, which is only going to climb higher and get bigger as we start doing more stuff in space. So pretty proud to be a human where 566 people have gone into space. And next up, how many people are in space right now? And the answer to that is 3. This is actually a picture of them. And they're all on the International Space Station. True or false, the same side of the moon always faces the Earth? And this is true. So this is the same side that we always see, that you will still see if you look up at the moon tonight. And that is because the moon is tidally locked with Earth. So it's always facing us as it orbits around. What is the largest planet in the solar system? And the answer to this is Jupiter. Jupiter is actually large enough to hold all of the other planets inside of it. And I also think it's probably my favorite planet. Which mythological figure was the planet Mars named after? So the answer to this one is Mars, the Roman god of war. Maybe you can see the resemblance. Ancient astronomers thought that Mars's red color made it bloody. It's actually rusty, not bloody. But as a result, they named it after the god of war. What is the brightest object in the night sky other than the moon? And the answer to this is Venus, or the morning star, evening star. Venus is our closest neighbor, but it's very different from Earth. It's extremely hot and also extremely reflective, so it looks very bright from the Earth. Which planet hosts the solar system's tallest mountain? And the answer to that one is Mars. Olympus Mons is the name of the mountain, and here's a picture of it. It is extremely large. It used to be a volcano, but Mars no longer has much volcanic activity at all. So, no big threats for now. Last but not least, what astronomical event occurs when the moon passes directly in front of the sun? And the answer to this one is a solar eclipse. So here's a picture of a solar eclipse at totality. So the moon covers up most of the light of the sun, so you can actually look directly at it. Don't do that when it's not a solar eclipse. It's very dangerous and bad for your eyes. But during a solar eclipse, it covers up most of the light of the sun, and we can see the sun's atmosphere, or corona, which is quite the sight. I hope to see it one day. I have not yet. Thank you so much for joining me and participating in these trivia questions. I hope you learned something and that you have a good day. Thank you.
Hello, hope you're all doing well. My name is Jenny and I'm a rising sophomore in college. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. It's a really nice day outside today. The weather is super nice. I hope it's just as beautiful where you are. Today I'm going to be playing a song for you on the piano. It's called River Flows in You. I'm not very good at the piano. I learned for about 5 years when I was little, but then I didn't touch it for like 8 years. And just last month I tried to pick it back up again. So pardon any roughness in my playing, but I hope you enjoy.
my name is Juliet, and I am back with more math puzzles. So, first up, we've got this cool little star puzzle. It's pretty tricky, but consider this the practice round because we'll do another one like this afterwards. So go ahead and try your best to find the missing number here. Alright, so the way that we solve this one is we're going to look at the relationships between the numbers and think about it like a sort of sequence as we go around clockwise around the star. So, first, what is the relationship between 1 and 3? Well, if we add 2, then we can get to 3. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. What about between 3 and 7? Well, if we add 3 and 4, then we'll get 7. So it's kind of starting to see a pattern here. How do we get from 7 to 15? Well, 7 plus 8 is 15. Right, so we're taking the number that is at the point of the star, and then we're adding the number that comes right after it, and then we get the next point of the star. So if we do 15 plus 16, then we'll get 31. And if we do 31 plus 32, then we will get 63. And so our missing number is 63. All right. Now we have got another puzzle with the exact same trick. It's just different numbers. So go ahead and give this one a try. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and look at this one. So the missing number here is 95. So we're using our same trick. We're taking the number in the point and the number that comes right after it and adding them together to get the next point. So we've got 2 plus 3 equals 5. And then 5 plus 6 equals 11. And then 11 plus 12 equals 23. And then 23 plus 24 equals 47. And then 47 plus 48 equals 95. So our missing number is 95. Awesome job, everyone. Next up, this is my actual brother and me about a year ago. And these are our actual ages. So when my brother was 20 years old, I was half his age. Today, my brother is 30 years old. How old am I? So, if you said that I am 20 years old, you would be correct. So, we know from the first part of the problem that when my brother was 20 years old, I was half his age. I was 10. So there is about a 10-year age difference between us. So now that he's 30, I am 30 minus 10. He's 20 years old. All right, next up. This is my nephew Trafton, my brother's son. So my nephew Trafton was born 4 weeks ago. Pretty exciting. How many days old is he? So there are 7 days in a week, and he's been alive for 4 weeks. So therefore, 4 times 7 is 28 days old. And he is pretty cute. He's just learning how to hold up his head, which is very exciting. And I just wanted to share a little picture of him. Next up, it takes the Polar Express 2 hours to travel 160 miles. It takes the Batmobile 4 hours to go 300 miles. Which vehicle is moving faster? So to do this one, we're going to do some division. So 160 divided by 2 is going to be 80 miles per hour for the Polar Express. For the Batmobile, 300 divided by 4 hours is going to be 75 miles per hour. Therefore, the Polar Express is moving faster, right? Because 80 miles per hour is faster than 75 miles per hour. So, There's our little Polar Express. It's gonna beat the Batmobile in a race. Pretty exciting. Thank you so much for participating in these math puzzles with me. I hope you learned something and that you have a good day. Thank you.